Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Lorena Estrada. It's finally football time in Tennessee, and the game just got underway. I'm across the street from the Pilot Flying J headquarters on Lowness Drive, where FBI agents and Knoxville police officers are still on scene. The search continues for the man a woman says assaulted her during her visit here at IM's Nature Center earlier this afternoon. The deadly crash happened last night at the intersection of Governor John Sevier Highway and Austin Park Lane. Authorities have identified the victim as Ben Woodruff. Those who knew him tell Local 8 News reporter Hillary Magosh they can't believe he's gone. Authorities are still at the home where the shooting happened, processing all the evidence. I'm told the 6-month-old girl lives there with her two parents, Ken Mason and Angela Major, who we have reported are being questioned at this time. We'll be out here with TWA officials making sure folks have fun and stay safe while they're at it. Something that could arrive in your mailbox uses Walmart and the post office to attract your attention. But Local 8 News reporter Kyle Granger found out it's one big scam. All right, Jeff Archer joining us now with sports with a pretty surprising story on the golf course. So exciting and so jealous of everyone out there. Well, so far it's a good start for Tennessee. We're in the lead 7-0 as of right now, so we'll have much more a little later in the show. Well, UT football isn't the only big event going on this weekend. Labor Day weekend in Knoxville also means Booms Day. Preparations are underway for the largest Labor Day fireworks display in the country.
Late News reporter Lorena Estrada joins us. Lorena, it's all about this medical life alert system.
Yeah, that's right, Alan. Something seniors could easily fall for. I caught up with a woman who got a robocall yesterday. She says she wasn't fooled and doesn't want anyone else to be either. It begins with a phone call from an unknown number. In Savannah Morgan's case, a local number.
This man is going on with this thing. You know, he's got a life alert and it's ready to be shipped to me.
It's the phone and I can't get up type of system you've seen on TV.
She tried to stop the man on the other end of the phone.
Sir, this call has ended. I have not ordered this. I do not want it.
But the call continued.
It's already been paid for, so there's no cost to you whatsoever.
When I couldn't get him to shut up, that I really realized, you know, this is pre-recorded.
A pre-recorded call targeting senior citizens.
So to schedule the delivery of your emergency medical alert system, press 1.
But there was no scamming this 70-year-old.
I got on the internet and just plugged in the phone number as my search, and it came up with a page of complaints about it.
She realized she was just one of many people who received the deceptive call.
Life alert is something that elderly people would recognize.
She didn't fall for it, but she's concerned those she helps care for might.
From working with elderly people, some of them are, you know, they're really not able to make those decisions. Nobody wants to be scammed, and it's just horrible to catch elderly people in this kind of situation where they could very easily be taken advantage of.
Life Alert is aware of the scam and posted on its website. It does not employ telemarketers, and there's an ongoing investigation. So, Alan, the important message here, if you get a call like this, simply hang up, and remember, never give out any personal information over the phone. Fred Wright is accused of beating his neighbor's 7-month-old puppy to death. The pup's caretaker believes he did it to get to her. I want to warn you, one image in this story may be upsetting to see.
She was about 20 feet from her kennel, just laying in the leaves, and inside her kennel was blood splattered on her house and in her food bowl and water bowl. Her collar was just strewn on the ground, and there was blood all over the flowers outside of her kennel.
It's a horrific image that's left Diane Stevens heartbroken. Kyra, the puppy she was fostering, was left lifeless outside her home.
She was just a good puppy, 7 months old. It's like the most vulnerable animal, a puppy, and I don't know why he killed her.
Stevens says he is Fred Wright, a neighbor who has been harassing her for years.
He has threatened to kill me and my dog before.
And after a confrontation with him Tuesday morning, he got her where he knew it would hurt most.
If he's willing to do that to a defenseless puppy, what is he willing to do to another human being? It makes me concerned for Diane.
Richard McCord volunteers with Diane at a local animal rescue group. He says Wright has been showing up at her property without permission and causing her problems for a while now.
He just doesn't value life in general.
She has obtained an order of protection against him.
Molly,
It's okay.
But this avid animal lover hopes Wright is punished for what she says he's done.
My intent was to help this dog find a good home, and then now she's suffered a horrible death. And it's not fair.
Wright has been charged with stalking and intentional killing of an animal, and Amanda Stevens hopes this horrific story brings awareness to the need for tougher laws. They don't want something like this to happen again. Not enough money and not enough resources. That's the reason ICE rejected the application. I caught up with some immigration advocates tonight who read the letter for the very first time.
Oh my God, there it is. It's official.
After more than a year of fighting, this letter is like gold.
Currently unable to sign the MOA authorizing your agency's participation.
ICE denied Sheriff Jimmy Jones' request to allow deputies to act as immigration agents.
With the signature and official letterhead.
It's as official as it gets. The Tennessee Immigration and Refugee Rights Coalition posted this copy online. It says the rejection is based on resource concerns, including the impacts of sequestration. Those who fought 287G say the denial proves the program just isn't as effective.
So many organizations came together, for this common fight against some in here that was not right, that would separate scored with our local, police force.
After several protests, rallies, and heated discussions, they say they hope Sheriff Jones will meet with them again to hash out their differences.
He needs to seriously consider how he is going to rehabilitate the relationship between the immigrant community and the Sheriff's Department.
For now, it's victory for those who have been fighting since the application was put in.
The relief in people's faces, and for that, it was worth every minute that was dedicated to fighting.
The Department of Immigration says it will continue to work closely with the Sheriff's Office to respond to specific needs through other programs like Secure Communities, a program the Sheriff's Office has been a part of since 2010, which also assists local officers in identifying illegal immigrants.
Eugenie De Silva is your typical teenager. She just got her driving permit.
I was so excited. I waited so long to start legally driving.
But before she can even legally drive, she's already graduated high school, college, and is now pursuing 2 master's degrees.
One master's is in intelligence analysis. That's at the American Military University. And the other master's is in legal studies at Harvard.
Yeah, you heard right. 2 masters, one of them at Harvard University. She's already taking classes at the Ivy League, but just recently.
Hi, Eugenie. Congratulations. You have been admitted to the ALM program in legal studies.
She learned she's been officially accepted into Harvard's Master of Liberal Arts program, a dream she's had since she was a little girl.
Harvard's not easy. I mean, there's a lot of work and there's a lot of reading, but I spend a lot of my time studying.
But studying isn't all she knows. She enjoys playing the piano. She grew up playing soccer and makes time for her friends.
You can still have a social life. You can be normal. You can listen to music and go out with your friends, even if you do focus on your education.
She says it's all about balance, a lesson she learned from her biggest supporter, her dad.
I have given the option and the freedom because I think I strongly believe that you have to have fun in whatever you do. That's what I've told her.
Through her accomplishments, Eugenie hopes to send one simple message.
That if you put your mind to something or if you really believe in yourself, you can do anything that you want.
Others can do it too. It is just a matter of commitment, perseverance, and having the clear objectives from the beginning.
Eugenie already knew her objective.
To be the U.S. Secretary of Defense.
She just set out to pursue that dream early on.
Well, that picture was taken this summer at Harvard, and she plans to complete her master's by next year. Now, Eugenie is also writing a book to inspire today's youth to focus on education. And as you heard her say, she wants to kind of break that stereotype that you can study hard, but you can also have a social life and be active in sports.